Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Guma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list in this pre-market analysis video. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions in the comment section as well, and following up on some of the stocks that we talked about yesterday. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. All right, right off the bat, right in front of you, what you see is the SPY. And the SPY was actually down all the way down to like negative 0.6%. Yeah, negative 0.60% overnight. And then some buyers stepped in, luckily, which is great. And so far, I don't think this thing wants to collapse. Again, I'm still bullish on the SPY, not bearish at all, regardless of like whatever that's going on in the world. But this thing is still bullish to me, and watch this thing for a long play. Okay, watch it for a long play. Buyer stepped in here, and we could be heading slightly higher. Okay, could be heading slightly higher. So watch this thing for a long play today on Monday. All right, now the very first stock that we're going to be looking at for all of you is NVDA. And I talked about this one last week and how I was expecting this thing to break out on Friday. It tried to break out on Friday and then it failed. Like it tried to break out over here. There was some good volume in here, then it collapsed, and then it tried to climb back up to get above 536, and then it got dropped again. But the pattern is still there. I still like it. For those of you who've been subscribing to the channel, there is a falling wedge on the chart. And the fact that NVIDIA did not collapse all the way down to 523 is actually a great sign. So still watch this thing for a potential long. There isn't any news right now on NVIDIA that is bearish or bullish, right? But then again, keep watching this thing. It still looks good, and it may surprise us today. It may surprise us today, especially if there's an influx of volume. So keep your eyes on the video. The market is like picking back up. So watch this thing. I expect this thing to follow through with the market and do what the market does. So watch the video for a potential long today. Now, the next stock that I want all of you to be keeping a very, very close eye on is Netty. And for those of you who have been subscribing to the channel, Netty showed a very clean, obvious pattern on here. It did. And I don't think this move is done. Personally, I don't. There may be a slight pullback today. Before we continue higher. If you look at it on a daily chart, it looks like the move just started. So, a slight pullback all the way down to 73.24 before bouncing back and continuing upward will be expected. Again, if you're winning from this from yesterday, it's okay to take some money off the table because you can always get back in. Like, just keep that in mind. It still looks great in my eyes, and this is definitely something that you want to be keeping in your watch list for today. Okay, definitely keep this one on your watch list for today as well. Now, the next one that we're going to be talking about is Sony. All right, Sony still looks decent. It still looks decent. The pattern is still there. All right, the pattern is still there. What I see for Sony, personally, I want it to drop. I do want it to drop to $92. Okay, I want it to drop to $92 to become a perfect buying opportunity before it bounces and continues all the way back up to like 100. Yeah, maybe even higher. But I do want to see this thing drop. I want to see it drop to $92 just so that the people who missed out on this thing can get back in and push stock higher. So watch this thing for a potential long play, okay? Watch this thing for a potential long play. It's looking pretty great. Right now, pre-market, it's kind of, it wants to go back down. It looks like it wants to go back down. If it doesn't, that's fine too. But personally, I would prefer for it to tank all the way down to $92 before we continue upwards. So just keep that in mind. Watch this thing for a potential dip buy. Okay, Watch Sony for a potential dip buy for today. I'm still long on it for like the next week or two. So it looks really good. So that is that one. I think that's NVIDIA, Nitty, Sony. Yeah, that's three. That's definitely three. Okay. Now let's talk about some other stocks that I wanted to follow up on. Yesterday I talked about Tesla, and Tesla is at 600. Okay. Tesla is at 600. Watch Tesla for a short squeeze. For those of you who did not miss out, for those of you who missed out on yesterday's video, I talked about all EV, well, the majority of the big EV stocks like Neo, Xpeng, and Tesla. Okay, and I did say specifically that I don't think this move is done yet. This move right here, I don't think it's over. I don't think so. And so far, it looks like it's not over. It looks like short sellers who got it early are gonna get squeezed. They're going to get squeezed. That's why I didn't get. That's why I didn't get in short. So I'm watching this thing. Okay, these people gonna get squeezed, and if they get squeezed, the stock is gonna squeeze all the way up to like anywhere in here, anywhere between like 650, 640 or 620. So definitely keep your eyes on Tesla for a potential spike in the short term. Okay, keep your eyes on Tesla. I don't think this move is over yet. I don't think it's not vertical enough for me to even try to short it. So I'm still long on this. I'm still long on this. So definitely keep that one on your watch list as well. Now the next stock that we're going to be looking at. Let's see how this one is doing. GME, and GME spiked aftermarket. That's not very nice. This right here is not very it's not very kind. See, it would be very nice if this could happen here instead of like all the action happening pre-market. But we will see what happens. It looks like some dip buyers bought they bought that previous resistance level, which is now becoming support. So it could still have a chance to go in long. If you look at it on daily, short sellers are about to get squeezed still. It's up from the previous close. So watch this thing for a potential long still. These ones are good for day trades. Like there could be a good opportunity for day trades in here. So watch this thing for a long for a move all the way up to like to $22 to $25. Just anywhere in this one. I explained this one thoroughly in one of my previous videos. And so far is trading higher right now, which is good. Which is good. It means that short sellers are getting squeezed. Short sellers don't like this. Short sellers do not like this. They do not like this at all. Like, especially these ones right here. Very bad. They're very angry. So watch this thing for a short squeeze. Now let's talk about Neo and see how that's doing. And Neo is not collapsing. Nope. Neo is not collapsing. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. These individuals, very angry. Very angry individuals. These ones right there. Like, let me just draw this zone right there for you guys. That way y'all can clearly see. This thing breaks, we're going up to like $64. Like, this thing breaks right here. They're all going to cover everybody. If the stock doesn't tank, they're not going to add to their position short. They're really not. And they're watching that level very closely. If I was sure, I would be watching that level very closely to cut losses if it goes up and beyond that. So watch this thing for a break above this level. And if it does break, long. Okay? Long. It's not ready. It's not ready for short. It doesn't look ready to be shorted. So I hope it does surprise me and go all the way up to like $70 in like, I don't know, 2 days. That'll be great, right? And then it gets exhausted up there, and then I just go back in short. So watch this thing for a potential long today. It's not giving out. It's really not giving out. The stock is showing a lot of strength. Okay, and let's look at Xpeng as well, its competitor. Or its competitor. Again, this one is also not collapsing. It's definitely not collapsing. So watch the EV stocks for today. Watch them. Shorts are not happy. That's the reason why you should watch. Short sellers are just not happy right now. They're very, very, very angry. And it's just going sideways. And the more sideways it goes, the more likely that everybody in here is going to cover, and it's going to cause another surge upwards. Okay, so that is my very honest opinion on all of these stocks. And again, if you got value from this video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. The links are right here, right on top of my face here. Okay. And if you are new to investing, if you're a beginner looking to get started and looking to make some money in the stock market, I left some very simple step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4 to get you access to all of these amazing tools like Thinkorswim right here, and to help you get all of the brokers you need. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up. My very first link in the description below with Webull, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in this afternoon's video. If you're up significantly on CGC, watch it closely. It could go higher, but don't be too greedy. That is my 2 cents on that. We made a lot of money on this thing. It's still at $29. It's still good money. Don't be too greedy, all right? Happy trading.